SmackDown opened to a match between Charlotte Flair and Aliyah, but the match never got underway as Charlotte attacked Aliyah before the bell and out came Ronda Rousey for the save. And these two women were involved in a pull-apart brawl, and this was an okay segment to open the go-home edition of SmackDown before the WrestleMania rematch pay-per-view. The first actual match was between Sasha Banks and Shayna Baszler. They had the standard TV match, and in the end, the heel Shayna Baszler won by grabbing the bottom rope. And the takeaway from this match, Sasha Banks and Naomi will defend the women's tag team titles against Natalya and Shayna Baszler on next week's SmackDown. Drew Gulak was on TV for the fourth week in a row, and this time he was in a match against Gunther, and this was like any other Gunther match, short and dominating. Gunther won via pinfall, and this match from bell to bell lasted for 2 minutes. And this was the shortest match on the show. Next we had the first tables match in 2 years on SmackDown between Sheamus and Holland versus The New Day. This was a fun and entertaining match, and the takeaway is Butch made his return from a week's absence and assisted Holland and Sheamus to get the win over New Day, and this match from bell to bell went for 12.5 minutes, making it the longest match on the show. The co-main event was Shinsuke Nakamura versus Sami Zayn. These two have phenomenal chemistry together, and this was my personal favorite match of the night. And this match ended with Sami Zayn getting the win via countout. And the takeaway is, before this match, Nakamura had a backstage segment where he hinted he would face Roman Reigns at some point in the future. And I'm glad they acknowledged this moment, as they didn't mention this confrontation for the past 2 weeks. Hopefully we'll get Nakamura versus Reigns after Backlash. And finally the main event was the face-off between RK Bro and Drew McIntyre versus the Bloodline. And there was a lot of acknowledgement during this segment, and it was very similar to the Ronda and Charlotte brawl. The difference between the two is this segment was better and more engaging. And it ended with the babyfaces standing tall in the ring. And according to you guys, the main event brawl was the segment of the night, followed by the Zayn versus Nakamura match.